Lagos is a city of two suns, one that burns the skin of the student trekking to class, and another that glitters off the chrome of a car that cost more than a life. In room 302, the air was thick, not just with the heat of a failing fan, but with the accent of a choice that could never be unmade. Titi, look at this room. Look at us. You're throwing away 4 years of midnight candles for a man who doesn't even know your middle name. Is this emerald dress worth our friendship? Our grades? Friendship doesn't pay for surgery, Ife. Hope doesn't buy a generator. I am tired of being a struggling student. I want to be the woman people move out of the way for. Titi, the dean is already seated. 10 minutes and our defense starts. If we don't go now, the last 4 years were for nothing. Please, my defense started the moment I put on this dress, Sampson. You go and defend your grades. I'm going to go and defend my life. She didn't look back. She couldn't. If she saw the look in Sampson's eyes, she might have stayed. And in Lagos, staying is just another word for standing still while the world moves on without you. The air in Ikoyi is different. It smells like imported cologne and cold, calculating power. Here, the laughter is louder, but the eyes are always searching for the next big thing. Otumba, look at her now, fresh from the university gates. No scars, no stories, just pure potential. She's a diamond, Mentus. But diamonds are only valuable if they can survive the pressure. Titi, do you know what I'm here for, Chief Otumba? I'm ready for the protocol. Good. This is just for your hair and nails. I mean, a fine girl like you should always be looking presentable. The real payment comes when the job is done. We leave immediately tonight. Titi touched the paper of the envelope. It felt warmer than Sampson's hand had ever. She told herself it was victory. She didn't notice the way Chief Mentus and Chief Otumba looked at each other, like two men who had just sold a car they didn't intend to ever see again. The Lekki Ikoyi Link Bridge was a crown of purple lights. It promised the airport, the sky, and the way out. But once the SUV bypassed the exit, that crown felt like a noose. Chief, the airport sign, we just passed it. Why is the driver turning onto this dirt road? Chief, answer me now. Madam, keep quiet there. You have already eaten the money. The money has eyes, and now it wants to see where it went. Let me out. Let me out. I don't want the money. Please, just let me go. Ha 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 ha. Silly girl. Come on, will you sit down right? The city lights faded in the rearview mirror. Ahead, there was only the dark, tangled bush of the outskirts, and the realization that some debts are paid in flesh, not currency. The gates of the compound didn't just close, they sealed. Inside, the luxury was a mask. The air didn't smell like the expensive cologne of the Ikoyi lounge anymore. It smelled of damp earth, old copper, and the cold sweat of those who had walked these halls before her. Chief, please, I don't want the money anymore. I just want to go back to the hostel. I have a project to finish. You are so young, Titi. You think value is something you find in a textbook. But true value That is something harvested. You wanted the soft life? Now you must provide the fuel for it. What? What are you doing? Why is there a doctor here? Chief! Keep her still, please. The extraction must be precise if the ritual is to hold. Beauty is a fleeting thing, Titi. We are just making it permanent for those who can afford to keep it. In the basement of that beautiful mansion, the soft life revealed its teeth. There were no cameras here, no Instagram likes, only the sharp sting of a cold blade and the realization that in this world, Titi wasn't a guest. She was only an ingredient. Titi survived the night, but the girl who walked into that compound stayed there forever. When they finally drove her back to the city and dropped her on a random street corner, she didn't call Sampson. She didn't call Ife. She couldn't. How do you explain to the living that you have already been buried? It had been 3 days. 3 days of radio silence. In a small buka under the rain, Sampson and Ife found the ghost of a warning they should have heeded. You're looking for the girl in the emerald dress. She's gone. They never bring them back home. Simi, please, what do you mean? Look at my arm. These aren't accidents. They are receipts. They take your glow to fuel their own. Titi is just the latest sacrifice for a soft life that is hard as stone. The cycle is a wheel that never stops turning. In the market, Titi's dress hangs for sale. A piece of silk that outlived the girl who wore it. And at the campus gate, a new girl giggles as a black SUV pulls up. She thinks she's winning. She thinks she's different. But Lagos always knows how the story ends. She forgot. The chrome only reflects the light. It can never ever create.